Hey lovies, welcome back to my channel. I am Malia, also known as Malia Clinique. Yes, birth name. Also known as Malia Got You Covered the Spa, Malia Got You Covered Events, Malia Got You Covered Makeup. Anyway, those are just all of like the jobs that I do and all of the things that I have going on. So, welcome back to my channel. If you've never been here before, hi, I'm Malia. So today I thought that we were going to talk about just do like a get ready with me and talk about some winter skincare techniques. We all know it's getting to that winter dry season, especially for people that live in places like the Midwest where it gets really cold and the weather's like up and down. It wreaks havoc on your skin. It gets all kinds of like crazy. So I figure we could just do a little get ready and talk about winter skin. Um, I wanted to talk about a couple of new products that I have recently gotten and tried. So I don't know if anybody else does, but Amazon does this treasure truck where they ride around your city and they park a truck somewhere and they'll have some things like on their truck that day that could either be free, like free samples of stuff. I've gotten those a couple of times, or things that you could buy, like a dinner to cook, or even products like I think the last product that they had was a camera or a fire stick, like all kinds of little different things. So one of the last times that I went to the truck, they had some Neutrogena products there that I had actually seen in the store and hadn't bought yet, but was definitely thinking about trying. So this is one of the products. It's a Hydro Boost gel mask. I haven't tried the gel mask, this mask yet. I can't wait to try that one. There is the body gel cream. And each one of these are special because they have hyaluronic acid in it. As you know, hyaluronic acid is good for your skin. It helps to give like a suppleness to the skin. It just helps keep away like it helps the products seep better into your skin that you have, different things like that. So this is the body gel cream. I've tried this a couple of times. I like it. Mostly on my like hands and arms. It's worked really well. I really like the Hydro Boost water gel. I've definitely tried this one a few times too. And last night, so I just tried the Hydro Boost hydrating overnight gel mask. And I was a little weary and a little skeptical about this because I'm like, it's an overnight mask. I'm not sure how this is going to work, but I put it on. It has like a nice consistency. It's not runny. It's a little gel-like. This too has the hyaluronic acid in it. And I put it on and just let it stay there, kind of let it dry down a little bit. It doesn't dry down completely, so I wasn't sure like how that was gonna work like on my pillows or whatever, but I think what happened is like the majority of it seeped into my skin, maybe a little bit of it got on my pillow, but like in my forehead area, that's where it stayed like the most, in the forehead and then down in this area, which was kind of weird. So in the morning you're supposed to rinse it off, which I did this morning. I rinsed it off and I really liked the way my skin felt afterwards. I definitely could feel some of the products like mostly that was left here on the skin, and just went about my normal like daily skincare routine. I already put on a primer and my moisturizer, and so far the products have really been good, so I'm gonna keep trying them, keep working with them, see how much more I like it, and just see what's going on with it. And I don't know about you guys, but when I was younger, we've already talked that I'm a girl of a certain age. When I was younger, I didn't really used to have like issues with my skin. Like I didn't really used to get like too dry, too oily. Like I've always had like a good skincare routine. And then when I went to aesthetic school, I just learned even more about the skin. So nowadays, though, I definitely have an issue like when the seasons change, my skin gets dry. So this was the perfect type of product, the Neutrogena like gel product for me to use and to try for that dry time of the year. I'm using the Makeup Revolution Fast Base Stick Foundation. And because it's, like I said, you want to get dried out, you want to try and keep the dryness away, because dryness is what causes wrinkles in the skin. And so it's one of the things that cause wrinkles in the skin. And so I definitely was looking for a product to help keep moisturized, like during the winter months when it's cold outside and what have you. Um, so, like I said, I'm glad to have that product for that. And I'm sorry if this video is kind of long, you guys. I just wanted to do, like I said, to do some talking about, skincare and good ways to take care of it during the winter. So this video goes a little long. I'm so sorry. So I'm just using a beauty blender to blend out that foundation. And I do tend to wear foundation more in the wintertime than I do in the summertime, because the summertime is hot. You sweat. I like to go to yoga like in the park and do things like that. So nobody wants their foundation sweating off their face while they're trying to work out. So I still do wear my powder foundation, my Iman loose mineral powder foundation. I still love that. That is definitely like one of my faves. But um, in the winter, I tend to go for more. I'm not going to say more. I just wear foundation more often than I would in the summertime. So it's also good for you to keep wearing your sunscreen in the wintertime, because even though we don't get a whole lot of sun where I am in the winter, we still do get some sun. And because the skin is so dry, sometimes the sun can even be more damaging to the winter skin than it can the summer skin, because you don't have that sweat and that oil production that you do with the summer. So, like I said, the skin can tend to get more dry, and you really don't want that to happen. With more dryness, it causes more broken capillaries, it causes more wrinkles, things like that. So you want to make sure that you're wearing your moisturizer with your SPF, or a makeup, preferably both, that have a little SPF in them. I'm trying the ColourPop concealer, no filter concealer, for the first time. And I think this is shade Dark 40. I'm liking it so far. I might have went with the next darker shade, but this was the one that I ordered. I kind of use like Alyssa Ashley as my go-to color person. Usually if she tries out something, I know that either we're the same shade, or I'm like a shade or half a shade darker than she is in most products. And this is the one that she used, so I ordered this one. Like I said, so far so good. I'm having good results with it. I've only used it a couple of times, but I'm liking what I see so far. Now back to skincare. So one of the things that I also wanted to talk about was like proper ways to cleanse your skin when it's dry outside. You definitely still want to do like your exfoliation, preferably, once a week if you don't have like super oily skin. Um, because you don't want to go too crazy with that. Because as we've said, I've talked about before, you can also damage your skin. Like you can dry it out by over exfoliating. You can also cause like scarring and just make problems worse, or problems that you didn't have start to occur. So you want to just, keep the exfoliating gentle but effective. And the best way that I found to do that is to do it like once a week. Either with an exfoliating brush, a scrub, Dermalogica makes a nice powder exfoliant called microfoliant that I really like to use. And that works out real well. But so you still want to make sure you're exfoliating. But when it comes to like washing your face and rinsing off your product for your skin, you definitely want to make sure that you don't use like super duper hot water, because what can happen with super duper hot water, it can dry you out. And once again, the dryness causes the wrinkles. It also leaves your skin, susceptible to damage when you do things like use your exfoliant or what have you. So you want to make sure that you don't rinse your skin in too hot of water. And this goes for the entire body, because you also just don't want to dry the body out. I'm using my IT Cosmetics my IT Brow Power pencil in Universal Taupe. And sorry guys, I'm looking down at my mirror. So you want to make sure that the water is not too hot, because you don't want to over dry your skin where you have to use like a whole ton of product just to get it back, you know, supple, and to have it be moisturized. You want to try and keep as much moisture that's in your skin already in your skin. And you can do cool water, not like super cold, but just, just like cool as you can stand it. Just not so cold where you're like, oh my God, like I can't hardly stand it. Cool water helps to shrink broken capillaries. And not everybody has a problem with this, but some people definitely have a problem with this. People with lighter, fairer skin tend to have more broken capillaries than do people with darker skin. Not that we can't have them. We can get them as well. They're just less likely to occur in a darker skinned individual. So, broken capillaries are those little tiny, like fine red lines that sit like right under the skin, and they don't cause like a huge problem, but I mean, if they get irritated, basically it's like a broken blood vessel. It can cause like sensitivity to the skin, irritation. So the cool water can shrink those down, which is really good, because also helps keep away, the dryness for when you go outside. It helps keep away the damage to the skin. And oh no, my brows are seeming like super dark today. So that's how you want to go about like rinsing your skin. You want to use just lukewarm water, just barely warm, right past that cold point, but not so point, not where it gets to the point where it's just hot and scalding. You don't want to scald yourself and cause damage. So, and you want to try and use gentle patting motions. I'm using the Makeup Revolution banana powder to set my foundation. I haven't been baking much lately. I go back and forth about whether I really like baking or whether I don't. So right now, I'm not into it. So I just go about putting it on. But before I put on that banana powder, I'm actually going to put on my blush, my favorite one now. Baked Blush by Black Radiance. Y'all know, like, that's one of my, I guess you can't call it a secret, but one of my techniques about putting on blush. You put it on and then you put your powder on top of it. That way it blends out the blush really nicely. It gives you like this smooth evenness to your skin. And if you overdo it, you can kind of correct it with the powder. So that's why I like to go in with my blush first. and then put my powder on top. So other things that you can do to the skin are like using like the gel mask that we talked about earlier, or using like lotion mask. You might need to change the cleanser that you use as well, and go from using a gel cleanser like you would in the summertime to using like a lotion or a creamy type cleanser. Sometimes that works best in the winter, instead of just using the gel, which could dry you out. So if you notice like a great change in your skin, I don't often have to do that, but every once in a while I'll go, like when it gets cold outside, I'll go into using a lotion cleanser, but I don't keep using it because my skin will start to break out. So you kind of just have to gauge like what is best for your skin type. And if you're not sure what is best for your skin type, it's always good to have a facial, go see an esthetician, let her look at your skin real good, examine it, tell you what she thinks is the best thing for you, and you can sort of follow her recommendation. But once again, you just have to go with what you try. If you've tried something that they recommend and that didn't work out, it's definitely okay to go ahead and try something different. Or, get a good relationship with your esthetician so that she can suggest different things for you to try as well. So, let me think. We've talked about cleansing, changing your cleanser. We talked about dryness, how important it is to stay moisturized during the winter months. Good products to try for the winter months. And I think honestly that the the gel moisturizer honestly is just some of the best that you can try. And it, because it has the hyaluronic acid in it, I think that it would still be good for you to try, like even in the summer months. So because it's nice and lightweight, it's not heavy. If you need something heavier, you can always use a night cream in the winter. Night creams work really well. You can also use an oil or a serum. They make heavier serums also for the winter. Some that are oil based that'll work really, really nice. So if your skin tends to be that dry, a serum is not bad to use. So I'm just using one of the colors in my Self X palette. We're just gonna go for a really like simple, like natural, neutral kind of look today. And I just use my shiny brush to put that on. I'm gonna take a little bit darker brown. I just used the lighter one as a base to go over my entire eye. We're just gonna take a little bit darker brown from the BH Cosmetics palette and blend that into the crease. And we can always do like a little Q&A. So if you have other like skincare questions that you'd like to ask, or that you're unsure of, definitely leave me a comment in the comment section, and I will go through your questions and answer them for you. And I think that's like all of the skincare like things that I can talk about with you, that I can think of today, that I can remember, because I didn't write it down. So I think that that's like all I have to talk to you about when it comes to the skin today. We just passed Halloween. We're right into November. Today is my cousin Channing's birthday, and she turns 8 years old today, and I am so excited for her. She's such a big girl now, and she's like my little mini beauty guru. So for Christmas last year, she got like a whole makeup kit. My cousin Bianca went out and bought her like this like dope like leather makeup bag to put like all her makeup in, and she sits in the mirror at home and she just goes through her little makeup. She's my child, seriously. She makes little clothing for her little Barbies, which is something that I definitely used to do when I was younger. I'm just using one of the lighter colors at the top of the Jaclyn Hill palette just to put that on the lower lid and in the corner there. So I'm so excited about my little Channing today and it being her birthday. We did trick-or-treating yesterday. I did a few Halloween looks this year that I am super duper excited about. They were really fun. And I've already got some ideas for next year. So yesterday when I went trick-or-treating with my cousins and my nephews and my niece, I did the whole little unicorn. I had like a little, just like a little unicorn headband, and I did like a purple unicorn look on my face. And I did 3 looks this year. One, that was mostly purple, one mostly blue, and one that was mostly green. And we just really had such a good time out trick-or-treating. The weather was better than it has been in the past couple of years. There was no rain. It wasn't super freezing outside. And we just had such a good time with the kids. Granted, we were all exhausted by the time we were done. There were like other parents out there like, woo, I can't wait for this to be over. So we were like, oh, glad we're not the only ones that feel that way. Anyway, so if you guys have done some Halloween looks, make sure you leave me some pictures too. I want to see your Halloween looks. I'm gonna leave in the description where you can find a link to my Halloween. I only did one video. Well, no, I did one regular video and then I did one sped up video, and I didn't do one for the purple look. But if you'd like for me to do one, hey, leave me a comment, let me know, and I will definitely get in there and do a video on the purple unicorn look. So yeah, that's just what we did for Halloween. We're trick-or-treating, and now it's time to get full on into turkey season. Gonna be doing Thanksgiving with my family this year, with my extended family, which we haven't done in quite a few years. And I must say, like, I'm really excited for it. So my cousin Tiffany and I are gonna be doing the majority of the cooking. So I'm just really happy we're all gonna be together like that. Like I said, it's been a while since we've done, a big Thanksgiving like that. And I thought it was really important, for our kids so they could see like how we used to do Thanksgiving when we were younger, because there were so many of us. Like I mentioned before, my grandmother has like 29 grandchildren. And we were always together for like every holiday. So it's important for our kids to see that too. Every family has beef at some point. Every family goes through stuff. But it's important that, you guys try and move past it and stick together. Today is a rough wing day for me. Some days those wings just get a little rough. It's super annoying. But it just happens. And this is one of those days. I think my skin is like, girl, you have been doing the most with all them Halloween looks and everything. Y'all know I'm not a lash girl, but I have worn lashes for those looks. Turned out great, but whew, it's some work. Yesterday I even had on like these ridiculous like purple fluttery like lashes, and they are so cute, but they were so obnoxious. So that's really all I got for this video today. Just wanted to chit chat, talk about skincare, talk about the holidays, ask you guys about your looks. We are going to do a little bad gal bang mascara with these crazy like odd wings that I have going on today. I introduced my cousin to this mascara. It has since changed her life. You know why? Because it is bomb. I love it so much. And I didn't even think I was going to get into my products like that today. I didn't think, when we started this video that I was really going to be like talking about the products. But I definitely was able to get in, a little info about products. And this right here definitely has become one of my favorites. So I want to hear like what you guys' plans are. I want your skincare questions. Ask me about what you got going on with that skin of yours. I want to see your Halloween photos, and I want you to tell me about what your holiday plans are. And I'm thinking about doing like a little poll video. I'm not sure what the poll is going to be about yet, but let me know if you'd like for me to do like a little poll video and ask like a poll question and see if we can come up with a video on a poll question or poll questions, or see if we can even like put up some stuff on Instagram. I'm going to put my Wet n Wild highlighter on in Precious Petals. And I'm going to take that just right here on the high point of the cheek. I'm using a Morphe M438 brush to do that with. Just gonna take it around a little bit and gonna sweep some like right under my brows with that same brush. Not nothing harsh, just really light, really subtle. I learned that trick from watching somebody else's video that had Rihanna's makeup artist on it. And it was such a good technique. I'm like, yes, I'm so gonna try that. Oh, I think it was Nikki Tutorials. Nikki Tutorials had Rihanna's makeup artist on, and she was just showing her one of the little tips and tricks that Rihanna uses to do her gorgeous face. Just going in with a little powder. Gonna do a little inner corner highlight. Not much, just a little. Gonna highlight that nose area. Do a little Cupid's bow highlight. we are going to finish off with a little setting spray. Morphe. Morphe Mist. And like I said, I wanted to go for like a bold lip today. I don't always do that, but I'm feeling like a bold lippy today. And the bold lippy that I am going to go for is my Anastasia lip gloss. And let me see if I can see what color this is. It's called Socialite. And I'm going to line my lips, y'all know, with my favorite lip liner of like all time. Which is the Jordana Mechanical Pencil, and this is in the color Cocoa. Only because this lip gloss is like so brightly colored. You definitely don't want it to run or bleed. Not that it generally would, but I mean, there's always a possibility. But this is really good gloss. So, I mean, it's Anastasia Beverly Hills, for God's sakes. It works. And this is actually, even though when I put it on, it kind of comes out red, it's actually like a super duper bright pink. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's like a super duper bright pink. I love it, love it, love it, love it. And I don't wear it often, but I just feel that this is the kind of day that called for it, you know? Picked up this little gem. I believe this one was from Marshall's. You can always find some nice high-end stuff at Marshall's, TJ Maxx, and every once in a while Ross and Burlington. Sometimes you really got to do some digging and some looking. You got to have patience, but anyway, that's this look, you guys, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and give me some comments in the comment section on the stuff that I asked you about. Don't forget to send me questions about skincare, especially like winter skin tips, and hit that like button if you like, and subscribe, you know, and if you want to take a look at those Halloween looks, go ahead. I'll wait for you. I'll be here when you get back. I want you guys to have a great day wherever you are, and thanks for watching my videos. Can't wait to see you guys next time. Bye, lovies.